Let's see if everything is working like it's supposed to. Yes, it is. It is. All right, guys, we're live. I'm going to go on ahead and let y'all know right off rip. If you guys are watching this, make sure you hit a like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment of what you think what do you think the Atlanta Falcons record will be. So we have a spreadsheet here. I created this. I was trying to go into win-loss ratio, trying to really locate something that I can actually use to do this, but unfortunately I could not. So we're just gonna have to do it manually, and then we'll just count the numbers up afterwards. Preseason, I don't know what will happen. I'm assuming in preseason we will. I'm getting the live chat up real quick, guys. Apologies. Let me let me get the live chat up. Let's see. 720p still. Frustrating. Very frustrating. But because I've been trying to get that up a little bit better. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. Preseason, I don't think we're gonna have any. We don't really need to even be looking at this, honestly, for preseason. But actually, we can do it this way. We'll do some. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into this. I think Detroit Lions off week 1. It's really just a hit or miss when it comes to. Actually, we'll just put zeros for these, just so that then we don't add anything to these. I don't know why that's being that way. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go ahead and get into week 1, guys. This is probably going to be a quick live stream. Just going ahead and let y'all know, unless you guys want to talk about something else. Week 1, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Michael Penix. We have to. I mean, I would like to start the year off hot. I don't know if everything goes well in preseason, right, and we don't have any injuries. I could see Tampa being. A win in the win column. Yeah, I think if we start off hot, I can see Tampa being a win. Minnesota Vikings, I know they don't have Kirk, obviously. They have, the rookie. They have Justin Jefferson. My thing with Justin Jefferson is the fact that this past year we got cooked. But they don't have that same quarterback. I'm trying to remember his name. Sam Darnold. Yeah, they don't have Sam Darnold. So, I'm gonna give them a loss, or I'm gonna give them a win. I'm gonna give Atlanta a win. Sorry, I meant Minnesota a loss. I'm gonna give Atlanta a win. I think Tampa. As if we start off hot and we get the run game going, rely on the run game, work play action off. I mean, it looks like Michael Penix is starting to really hit his stride in this offseason, so I could see Tampa being a win. I could see Minnesota Vikings being a win. I even think Carolina's a win. So right now I have us at 3-0 coming off. You know what? I don't know about Washington, man. I don't know about Washington. Another thing is this bye week at week 5. I don't like that. I mean, that's really early in the bye week. I guess I think perfect scenario for a bye week is like week 9, anywhere between week 7 And week 13, I feel like because then you have time for players to get healthy. When it's week 5, dude, I mean, if we have any injuries in this time frame, it's gonna crush us. So, um, really talking about that just for a second. Uh, so we have Buccaneers losing, we have the Minnesota Vikings losing, and we have Carolina Panthers losing. I'm very much a toss up with the Washington Commanders because I think we're gonna get the better of them. I think we're gonna get the better of them. I think Michael Penix doesn't have those 2 interceptions. Um, was it 2? Might have been 1. No, it was 1 interception. Was it 1? I don't remember honestly. Anyways, Washington Commanders. You know, I could see us getting a win there. So I'm gonna say 4-0 starting off the season. I'm gonna give us a loss against the Bills. I'm gonna give us a loss against 49ers. I think 49ers and Bills. One, the Bills are an insane team. I would love to be unrealistic and just say, hey, we're gonna go undefeated. That's not realistic. Now it can happen. Is it going to? Probably not. Most likely not. Especially a complete turnaround. That's really unlikely. But to go into that, we go on a 4-0. We take 2 losses back to back. I think we come out to Miami and we get another dub. I think Miami is struggling. I think we go to New England. We finally get a dub against New England. Bill Belichick's not there. Brady's not there. A lot of that core is not there. And I truthfully believe Michael Penix will outduel. Wow. I'm blanking on his name. Why am I blanking on his name? Oh, that's frustrating. I'm blanking on his name. Anyways, I think he'll outduel him. Indianapolis Colts going to Germany. I think we get a dub against the Colts. These 2 games, though, I think are a toss-up. I think Miami and New England could be a toss-up. I think we split with Carolina. I think New Orleans is a dub. I think the Jets are a dub. I think the Seattle is a dub. I think we split with Tampa this year. I don't think we sweep them. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Tampa. I think you know what? I'll give that because I think at Tampa could be a problem. Maybe at New Orleans could be a problem, but again, they don't have a quarterback. What's that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Cardinals. I'll give us a loss against the Rams. That's a win. I'll give us a loss against the Rams. I think the Rams are really good. I don't know about the Cardinals, man. The Cardinals were a bad team last year. But just because they were a bad team last year doesn't mean that they're going to be a bad team this year. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a really good. I got my mic back, guys. Just to real quick show y'all. I'm gonna mute it real quick. That's the blue snowball. So I got the mic back again. I just wanted to show you guys that. Okay. Anyways, Arizona Cardinals. Oh no, guys. I'm gonna give us a dub against the Cardinals, man. I think and Now here's the thing, right? And something we gotta look at is the Cardinals. The Cardinals. Mm-mm-mm. Well, okay. Let me put it this way, right? The Cardinals were a bad team last year. Yes, they got a good defensive tackle in the draft, from what everybody says. So the Cardinals could be decent there, but we also got two edge rushers this draft. So I don't know, how much that's gonna, you know, play into. I think also New Orleans. I think we sweep New Orleans. I think we sweep New Orleans. Now we can real quick. No, what? Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. Oops, my phone's in the way. Sorry guys, I can't necessarily see. Um, all right, we're gonna do this. Wow, I did it again. My apologies, guys. Let's go like this. Do that. Auto sum. That's gonna be 12. So we're gonna be what, 12, 12 and 6 or 12 and 5? No, that's 12 and 5, right? Yeah, 12 and 5. So I got us going 12 and 5 right now. 12 and 5 is not bad, guys. Let me do this. I'm gonna even make it even more pop out real quick. We'll do good there. And we'll do. Wow, I messed that up. Bad here. Okay, so I got us going 12 and 5, guys. I don't know how this will go. I guess I could color code these things too. At. So we'll do wherever it is at. Then we can look at this and really see. You guys feel free to jump in if you guys feel like you guys want to let me know about this. So these are the away games, right? These are the away games. So Minnesota is away, Carolina is away. So we start off on the home, or at home. We start off at home, and going against Tampa. I truthfully believe this will be a win. Minnesota, I think is going to be a win. I don't see. I think McCarthy will be good. I finally got the name. I think McCarthy will be good. I just don't know if he's. I feel like, I'm really high on Penix right now, and I really truthfully believe that Penix will be elite. So I haven't beating Minnesota. I also think, and then they lose a pass rusher as well. I believe they lost a pass rusher. Carolina, I think we'll get a dub there. Washington, I think Penix will outduel. I think he'll outduel. Wow, dude, I am actually blanking. Josh Daniels. Josh Daniels. Wow. Yo. I'm really blanking on his name. Hold on, guys. I got y'all. My bad, guys. Jaden Daniels. My bad. Yo, I really blanked for a second there. I apologize, guys. Yeah. My apologies there. Anyways. Apologize. I want to apologize for the stream. Like, the stream, like, absolutely terrible when it comes to like the bit rate and everything. I don't know how to make that better. But it's kind of just like that, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. I'm gonna get back into the spreadsheet. Apologize for that. Anyways, Justin. Wow, I just said it and I blanked on his name again. That's frustrating. Let me just go on ahead and get back to history real quick. It is Jaden Daniels. I gotta say it multiple times because obviously it's not registering in my head. Okay, so Jaden Daniels. I think we outduel Jaden Daniels here. I think we take an L to Buffalo. I think we take an L to the 49ers. I just feel like the 49ers, I'm pretty sure they didn't lose any money. I mean, let's check out real quick. You know what I'll do? I will switch this over to Google and I'll give you guys a view of I'll give you guys a view of Google and see. So what team were we looking at? We were looking at Buffalo Bills. So no, 49ers. So 49ers news. I want to look at the news for the 49ers. Let's see. Let's see what the news is for the 49ers. So Brock Purdy agrees to a $265 million extension. That happened. Okay. Yeah, 265, including 165 mil in the first 3 years of a deal that runs through 2030. So now being mystery relevant is now getting paid $265 million over 5 years. I don't know. Let's look at salaries real quick. Let's check out the salaries real quick. Over to cap contracts. Let's check this out. Dak Prescott getting paid $60 million a year. Golly, dude. Good Lord. There's our Michael Penix right here at 25 years old. He just turned 25. Let's see. They turned 25 this May. 10 days ago, he turned 25. So, anyways, get that off the screen. Let's see, man. So we got Dak at the top. We got Joe Burrow. We got Josh Allen. Wow, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 quarterbacks making $55 million a year. Jordan Love got paid insane money, by the way. Dude, Tua got paid really well. He has to stay healthy, though. Tua has to stay healthy to actually earn that. Man. Yo, for everybody that said $500 million quarterback for Patrick Mahomes, he's making $45 million a year. He's making $10 million. Well, actually, he's making $15 million less than Dak, and $10 million less than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 quarterbacks. No, sorry. 12 quarterbacks. 12 quarterbacks are making more than the former MVP or former two-time MVP, right? Is it two-time? I don't remember, honestly. Justin Fields is getting paid good money, too. Surprising. Well, not surprisingly, but yeah, actually, it is surprising. It is surprisingly because Justin Fields hasn't really done a whole lot, respectfully. Um, wow, guys. This is kind of insane if you really think about it. Who are we going to be looking at? We were looking for somebody in here. I remember we were looking for. Oh, yeah, we were going to be looking for Mr. Irrelevant, which it looks like they haven't. They have not updated his thing. Yeah, they haven't updated his contract yet. So his contract, Brock Purdy's contract, at 265 mil. And what is it? 53 mil. So he is up here with Tua and Jared Goff. He's going to be making the same as these two. So in the top 5 for quarterback money. I guess that's not top 5. That's like top 10. Top 10 quarterback money is what Brock Purdy is going to be doing. I know this is Atlanta Falcons stream and everything, but on the other hand, looking at these things and looking at what might hold them up, hold the other players up, might be a big thing for the 49ers, specifically because the news on the 49ers might make it very hard for them. And I'm just kind of backing up what I'm talking about, honestly. Let's see. Roster news. Let's see what roster news they have in here. So they signed Michael Williams to a 4-year deal. Let's go to team. Let's do a depth chart and let's see what. Wow. So the depth chart will. Can we look at roster? Okay, we can look at roster. All right. So I'm really just looking for things showcasing, if people left. So we still got Brandon Ayuk on that team. Just doing a little bit of research here, and they still have Nick Bosa, which is going to be a problem, specifically because I believe he's a right end, so I think he's going to be going up against Jake Matthews, so that might not be a bad problem there. I mean, Jake Matthews is a solid left tackle. Shout out to him being a future Hall of Famer. I forgot they picked up Richie Grant. Okay. That defense is still good. George Kittle will be a problem. Brandon Ayuk will probably be a problem. But I think because they don't have, I do know that they got rid of Samuel Senior. Wow, Debo. They got rid of Debo, so Debo is not a problem. The reason why I think they might give us a problem is Christian McCaffrey, George Kittle, and then, I mean, if Nick Bosa is healthy, he could be a real problem. Brock Purdy is really good when he starts, or when he gets going, so that could be a problem. They picked up Matt Hennessy from us. Yeah. I don't have much for Matt Hennessy. I feel like Matt Hennessy's kind of, he's just a backup center, so I don't know what to think about that, but funny me, guys. Um, yeah, there's not a whole lot. I feel like they have lost some pieces. I believe they lost one of their better corners. Um, let's see. I think they did lose one of their corners. Lanier is still there, so he'll be good. And Trey Brown, I've heard is good, but yeah, nah, these aren't necessarily great corners. So Trey Brown and where is he? Lanier will probably be their best corners, and I don't see that being too much of a problem. I can look for safety. Richie Grant got picked up. I think they lost one of their good safeties. Yeah, I think they lost one of their good safeties. Um, Now, I will say, for our sake, Trent Williams might be injured again. I feel like Trent Williams is always injured, at least for a little bit. So if he is injured by the time we play them, that gives us a leg up on the pass rush as long as we get going this year on pass rush. So we'll see how that all plays out and how all that goes into it. Um, but bro, I can't even see. There we go. All right. Anyways, I gotta sit at 12-5, guys. I don't know what to really say about it. I told y'all what I was expecting. I think we could be 12-5, man. We could be 12-5. Obviously, some of these could flip. We could take an L to the Commanders. We could take an L to Minnesota, which makes us 10-6, right? Those two alone will make us 10-6. Or 10-7. 10-7, sorry. 10-7. So, yeah. I mean, maybe you get one of these games where it flips on us and we go 10-7 instead. I think who we lose to might be the same, or might be the thing. I will say this. I think the 49ers. Apologize. The 49ers are a coin flip, I feel like. 49ers are a coin flip. I think sweeping one of the division rivals is a coin flip. Just because of how much, how well they know us. And then really, I think Minnesota is a coin flip as well. I think Minnesota, a lot of these, anything that's at a place, I think could be a coin flip. So, yeah, guys, that's my take on it. I'm not gonna get any further into this. I am going to, apologize for that. Actually, you guys can't even see the screen, which is good for me because I didn't realize that there's a lot of stuff saved on here that I cannot show. So we are going to go to here. We're going to go to Documents, and we are going to save this under... I got nervous for a second. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I thought I might have done something wrong here. But anyways, you guys can see the schedule and everything like that. Everything, we already went over what could possibly go on. I'm not gonna get too much into that. I just want you guys to see, see those things and everything. Get that off the screen. Let's see. Is there any news that happened this year or this week? That is muted. We're good. Making sure we don't get no copyright strikes. Transactions. Let's see. Let's see if there's any more transactions. Okay. March 10th were released. Okay. Here's a transaction. There we go. So we did special teamer Caleb Johnson. Picked up Drake London's 5th-year option, which we already knew that. But this happened 2 days ago. So signing Michael Gonzalez to the roster, a center. He's 6'4", 305. Appeared in 51 games for Louisville in his 4 years with the program, helping average more than 175 yards per game. Ryan Newsel, who first joined in 2021 as an undrafted free agent in 2021, started 8 games for the Falcons for 2024. Performed well in the role. Atlanta Falcons went 5-3 in the 8 games Ryan Newsel started. Averaged 122 yards and 24 points. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, we just picked up another free agent. We picked up another undrafted free agent. So we'll see what happens. It looks like we're really looking at a run blocking center. Obviously, you want both, but you look for things that people specialize in, and if if he specializes in run blocking, then did not me do that. If he specializes in run blocking, then well, let's just call it what it is. He'll be good for at least a decent player. Let's look at his stats and everything. Oh, there's no stats. Okay, well, we can go right here. Just a little bit of insight on him. Played 13 games in 2021, so he did start. Made his first collegiate start versus Virginia. In 2022, appeared in 12 games, making 5 starts between guard and tackle. So this guy can do both. Made 3 starts at guard. Played 672 snaps. Recorded 34 knockdown blocks. Graded out to the 90% of the season. Recorded 1 tackle. Started all 13 games at left guard and team averaged 30 points per game. Appeared in 850 snaps, recorded 31 knockdown blocks, and team rushed for an average of 178.5 yards per game and 31 touchdowns. So this guy, obviously Louisville's a decent team, but he's helping with that, right? One of the 2 offensive linemen to start 13 games at left guard and earned all ACC honorable mention. Helped the offense average 185.2 yards per game on the ground. Offense averaged 449 yards per game of total offense. So what I'm seeing here is this dude has the potential to be able to compete against Ryan Newsel. So we'll end up seeing what happens there. I believe this dude is actually younger, right? Let's see here. Oh well. Okay, guys. Let's go age. Okay, well that's not the dude. There he is. I didn't see his age. Did they not have his age on here? Dude. Okay. There we go. They actually don't have his age on here. Okay. Well, we can't get his age. I was gonna say, I was gonna make the comparison that Ryan Newswell might be older, and which is probably the case. And if that is the case, age, having a younger center, yes, he's younger, but on the other hand, that means he has more time to develop and actually be able to develop. So maybe we see that. Um, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream, man. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope you guys actually, enjoyed listening to me speak. Regardless, I'm just an Atlanta fan, uh, and trying to reach out to other Atlanta fans. Appreciate everybody that stopped by and enjoyed the content. Um, yeah, that's all I have to say. I hope that the sound quality is much better now because I have my new mic, or not new mic, but got my mic back from home. So now we have that going for us, and uh, yeah, hey, let's rise up, guys. Atlanta Falcons, rise up, and let I hope and pray Michael Penix has an elite season. So, um, we need that, man. We need the Jordan Love, the Aaron Rodgers effect. Like anybody that comes out and dominates there. So let's go on ahead and let's get that